Hey guys, so today I want to make a video about a new upcoming super phone. As you do know right now, the super phone is like the Galaxy S3. That's the one that what I hear most people talk about. Later this year, we're gonna get a new iPhone and we're gonna get a Galaxy Note and we're gonna get a few other phones. But right now, it feels like the Galaxy S3 is the top dog. What I hear, people talk about. But let's go ahead and talk about the future, because obviously we're gonna get more phones this year, but it feels like the first half of this year is over, and this is a little bit like a slow month, when you talk about new upcoming super phones, because most of the companies that wanted to release their high-end phone for 2012, here in the beginning, have now done so, and then this fall we're gonna get those other boys, those other big boys, like a Galaxy Note, a new iPhone, and other, of course, super phones, and these rumors that Google's gonna release 5 Nexus phones, and then we also have this Nexus tablet, the Nexus 7, but those are gonna be launched here, pretty soon. But we have a new super Android smartphone coming from LG that they could release. We have some rumors about the specs here, and this is a device that would be better in terms of CPU, and I also think GPU, than the Galaxy S3. Also has more RAM, 2 GB of RAM, if these rumors are true. And the cool thing is that, first of all, this is based on this CPU is a quad-core one, but this one is based on Cortex A15. Which you should know is like twice the speed of Cortex A9, and it's Snapdragon S4. We have Snapdragon S4 out right now, like in the HTC One X US variant, I think, and also know that the HTC One S is also Snapdragon S4, and also I think that the Galaxy S3 US variant also Snapdragon S4. But the thing is, with all of those that's out right now, it's only dual core. They haven't done a Cortex A15 that's quad core. But with this rumored phone that has the code name of LG-F180, it sounds like a super plane. For me, it sounds like kind of like a jet plane or something. It's gonna have quad core Cortex A15 if these rumors are true. And also, as I said there, a new GPU, Adreno 320. This new system on a chip with Snapdragon S4 from Qualcomm that's called APQ8064. That's clocked at 1.5 gigahertz. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, 2 GB RAM, something that we saw immediately after the Galaxy S3 got launched, that in Korea, LG is releasing a phone with 2 GB RAM. That was something that we really wanted to see on the Galaxy S3, but we didn't, and that was a little bit of a disappointment over there. So of course everyone loves super phones and stuff like that. The rumors about the resolution is it's going to be a 720p display, and also something that's pretty interesting here is that they're saying that it could be Digitimers, at least they're saying that it could be a 5-inch smartphone. Now, what makes me kind of confused here is, first of all, we have the Galaxy Note, and then also we have the rumors, that Sammy Boy is going to release and unveil a Galaxy Note next month in Germany. And I mean, that's going to be a little bigger, screen size, and also that they, Sammy Boy also could release a quad-core based on Snapdragon S4 Cortex A15 next month. But the thing is that it's a 5-inch, so if this phone is also 5-inch, you would guess that it would have a super battery. As you do know, with Galaxy Note it's also right now, it has 2500 milliamps. But these rumored specs here is only saying that it's going to have 2100 milliamps on a 5-inch screen, which feels like the battery could run a little low there, because we do know that the 4.7-inch LG Optimus Voice right now that's out, it has also it has 2140 milliamps. This one's only stating 2100 milliamps. So it makes me a little bit skeptical. I mean, LG they seem to be pretty good here at battery this year. So I would guess like if this is gonna be 5-inch device, probably gonna have a better battery. The camera is also rumors that's gonna be a 13 megapixel camera. It seems like we're gonna see more things like that. The design based by the Optimus L series, which I'm not really sure if I like LG's design of the Optimus 4X more than on the Galaxy S3, but I still think it's better designed than the HTC One X, because the HTC One X feels a little bit bigger. I don't like how HTC put the buttons, you know, the power button up there in the top, very hard to reach. I think, you know, still that Sammy Boy is a little bit better there with some more curved design. But I mean, like, this sounds very interesting. So Q3 2012, that is kind of like the release date that we're looking for here. And if LGs really want to create a hype here, it's probably going to get some pretty tough competition here from, you know, we have heard of HTC. They could also launch a Galaxy Note competitor, 5-inch, with a 1080p display. That 1080p display that RGB said we would see on the Galaxy S3. F them, you know, RGB, they're saying too much shit. Sure, you can talk about things in rumors, but when you're stating something in an article saying that the Galaxy S3 will have a 1080p display, then it gets kind of awkward. But and the thing I'm trying to say here is that if LG wanna pull a device off in Q3 2012, they're gonna get some competition, probably from HTC with maybe a Galaxy Note competitor. Samsung with the Galaxy Note, the Galaxy Note 2, and Samsung, as you do know, going very strong, and with, you know, the Galaxy S3 right now, and then of course Apple with you know, an iPhone. So this LG phone could probably drown there. But I seriously do hope that LG could release something pretty cool here in Q3 2012. I mean, I still haven't tried out the Optimus 4X. I mean, as you do know, I have it. I own it right now, but I also haven't tried out the Nokia Lumia 900 that much, but I bought it. So I have still a lot of testing I want to do with phones and stuff. But this sounds very promising, and it's going to be fun to see what they can do with the quad-core Snapdragon S4 and also with the GPU, how it's going to stack up. But yeah. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.